Ora viva pessoal, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I literally ended making the other video and I'm going to this one now. So, what did I do in the last video? These nice little plants that are halted, basically. So I started the other video with issues with water, and as you can see we still have issues with water. And the reason we have issues with water is because we stopped making refined metal, and we were using the refined metal to warm up the water that we have, because we do have a fair amount of cold water, as you can see here, but we can't use it to make oxygen, right? Because it will break the pipes. So what I ended up doing was, okay, we need to find a way to kind of once and for all fix our water problems. So I am starting to make my favorite food of the game, which is the SLEET wheat things. And the way this is working is very simple. We feed this with warmer water, with water, so at least 2 degrees, 0 degrees, doesn't matter. That will make the plants warm up the system. We're going to use this water that's at a -8 degrees to cool down the plants. So we're putting water that's at 5 degrees. The plants want to go to 5 degrees, and then we have water at -5 degrees. So we're going to have the negative brine or polluted water warming up. And then once it gets like 2 degrees Celsius, we're going to spit it out. And we're going to use that water at 2 degrees to make oxygen. That should be good to make cool oxygen. Make sense? Let's see how it goes. So, and as always, guys, don't forget to hit the like button on this video, because that's very, very important. And as always, go check out my channel and consider subscribing. So we are now facing issues regarding sandstone. We need sandstone. We should have sandstone. Where? Dirt, sand, sandstone. Okay, let's try to grab sandstone from these places that we have here. Like that. I don't know if we're gonna have enough sandstone to meet our needs, but let's hope that we do. Am I recording? I am. Great. So, are we only with 560 kilograms? Okay, we still have carbon dioxide, which is great. So we do have, oh yeah, we're just pumping out carbon dioxide like crazy. See that? When I started my last video, the oxygen was at the ceiling of this area here, and now it's at the floor. Okay, it's not going to take a long time before this whole area is composed of oxygen and chlorine gas. Okay, now how's the food situation here? Stale. 14 kilograms. Okay. Not great, but it is what it is. Okay, now. Okay, while they're finishing that, which is amazing. Okay. Fuck. Alright. We need more sandstone. Alright. Do you have enough sandstone? Oh, okay, you do have enough sandstone for that. And I can do... No! He just dropped the thing. Okay, let's actually do this. Right. Let's actually do that. Grab this. And instead of sandstone, let's make it out of igneous rock. And just replace that. So it should be faster to use another resource than to try to dig out sandstone. We actually got a few packus from our printer here. Oh, we have more skills to be set. Okay, we need to start taking care of the morale. But I want to be able to actually remove the penalties from the suits. That way, they can use the suits like they were not wearing suits, which is great. Okay, so that is done, which means that we are now with the water loop fully done, right? And the water will be spat out through here, which is great. Okay. And we have the water coming in as well through here to feed our plants. And we should now have... I'm not sure if this is going to work, by the way. But I can do that. Are you going to make that happen? I'm not sure if I have... I'm not sure if the water will go like for each turn to each, so by turn for each side. But okay. Do I have this properly set up? I do. I probably just don't have enough thing. Okay, now what do we have here? These guys are good, but they are nasty. But I'm going to isolate them. I'm going to grab you. And I'm going to place you here. So I'm going to move you away. I can actually even open these doors so that you have a little bit more space. Oh, he had a remote control for that. I didn't realize that. Okay, there you go. Okay, beautiful. Okay. So now, okay, and this should stop. So, here's how this is working. By the way, I don't know if you watched my last video. If you didn't, go check it out. If not, here's how this loop works. We have a constant loop of water going back and forth, as you can see. To be honest, I probably don't even need this. Okay. I can just do that. Most likely. And I'm going to try to see if I'm right or not. Let's see if I'm correct. Right, they're gonna make that. If that continues, I don't know if they will. No, they won't. Will it? No, because the loop doesn't know where to go, right? But if I tell the loop, olha, you need to go this way. Will it work? Sorry. Not what I wanted. Oh, it's impressive how every now and then I mess things up, isn't it? The duplicates are not exactly great, and I am not helping. Okay. Oh, okay. So... Right, let's see if this works. I don't know if it will work. So if I now do this, it will not work. Oh, it will. Okay, see that? Beautiful. I'm going to leave this here just in case I need to prime this eventually. So, let's continue what I was going to say. The way I am setting this up is very simple. As you can see, you have a constant loop here, right? So the water is just constantly circling, which is what we want. And we have a temperature sensor here, and it's going to say if the water becomes above 1 degree, I've set this up to be 1 degree, what you're going to do is you're going to open this liquid shutoff, and the water will go out through this pipe here, and it will be treated, and it can then be used to be turned into water and to be used to other things. Okay, so that's basically what we need. Now I need to make use of this. What's that? That's brine. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to have I'm going to remove this, by the way, and I'm going to have, let's actually dig this out as well. I will have a mesh tile here with a bottle emptier, and that bottle emptier will be for brine. Okay, brine and salt water, basically. Okay, let's do this of brine for now. Okay, that way the the water that the bottles of water that we have here will be, see that, they'll be dropped into here, which is what we want. Okay, good. Now we need to have water being delivered to the sleet weeds, right? So how do we do that? We just need to turn this liquid pump on. Now the problem is we are in need of power. Okay. Okay, now. So that is being done. Now, to be honest, I don't need this area here, so I can very simply just go here and remove this, right? Like that. And what I'm going to do is, so we need to send power to this area, and if you take a look, the potential load is almost 3000 watts. We don't want that. So the way I'm going to make this work is we're going to have this here. This pump will be used by this area here. And what I'm going to do is, I should start speaking better. Like that. Okay, we can go here. And I can tell them to simply go there. Right. And I can just remove this. Okay, so they should make that happen. And the way I'm going to make this happen is I'm going to disconnect this wire from here. Okay? Oh, peraí, I need to let's see. No, peraí. Let's make it less horrible. Okay. It's not perfect, but it's better, I assume. We have 71. Okay, I need to eventually deal with the oxygen that we have here. Okay, now. Are we done? We're done. Okay, now. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't. Oh, we just ran out of what's that? Granite? No, let's make it illegal. So we just ran out of sandstone. Okay. I can simply chop this. Okay. This should be. Now I'm just fine-tuning a few things, but okay. So with that, more skills. Number 5. Okay, you are our decorator, but we're going to start giving you the exosuit training. Okay. We don't have anybody with stress, so things are okay-ish. Now, one thing that I can do... peraí. Here's what I'm going to do. I forgot that, but I'm going to fix it very easily. Kind of. Sometimes we think things are easy and they're not. So, I want to have a buffer here, okay? And I don't want that to be the way it is. So, I'm going to... put it here. I'm going to have an insulated tile here, because I don't like this being broken. And we're going to have mesh tiles here as seen. And the way we're going to make this work is it'll go here and there, and it will come out through here, and then it will go there. But there's a catch. We're going to have a liquid shut off. there. Made out of copper. Okay. And we're going to have there. Now, what does this do? Once this liquid reservoir, so if I did not have this here, every time that the plants consumed a little bit of water, the pump that is supplying the water would work the same amount as if it were pushing 10 kilograms of water, but it would only serve like half a kilogram. Okay, so you are wasting 90% of energy to serve things. Okay, the way I do this is I fill out this reservoir. Once this reservoir gets full, it's going to say stop. No, I have this in the wrong place. Peraí. I am being stupid. Peraí. Let's cancel this. I need to cancel that. I'm going to see that. That's how you screw things up. Peraí. But it's the principle. I just place it in the wrong place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have plumbing liquid shut off here. Let's see. Down. And I'm going to remove that. It's exactly the same thing, but it needs to be on the input. I was actually stopping the water from going out to the plants, which is stupid. Let's do automation. Wire there and there. And we can cancel it here and here and there. So that's basically it. Okay. Still the same thing. Slight change on design. Okay, research complete. And or buffer. Oh, I never cleaned this notification. Okay. So, and the way this is going to work is 95 to 5. Okay. So now we should start having the water being sent. How are we with the wires? Oh, wow. I like when they are super efficient like this. I'm actually going to remove that from there. We're also going to remove that. There you go. So remove all of that. And you now have a much interesting load of 620 watts. Obviously, we're going to have conductive wire. Well, we don't need to be conductive wire, so I can just remove that and that. Okay. Now, what does that mean? That means that the wire that we have here has decreased its... Okay, this is 1.9, that's 1.08. Now, this has a load of 480. And this has a load of 294. Well, in that case, what are you connecting to? Okay, 128. I'm gonna be honest, not a big fan of this. I need a sweepy dock, but I need a sweepy. Sweepy. Please, Sweepy, be simple. Yes, you are. Beautiful. Okay. I want to clean this up. But you know what? I forgot this. Now, this is carbon dioxide. Where are we storing carbon dioxide? Here. So I can very simply throw the carbon dioxide here, which is what we want. So the way I'm going to do this is it's going to come through here. Let's see. Okay. Now I'm going to go forward like this. Okay. The way I'm going to do this is simple. Since the carbon dioxide that comes out from the gas store, from the generators, is more important. So we cannot have the generators being stopped due to the pipes not being able to expel carbon dioxide. So I want this pipe to have precedence. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to extend this here and put a bridge there. That way the carbon dioxide that we're throwing from the pit basically is like the last thing. Now there is a caveat to that, which is if you take a look at this, although the system is now stopped, it has stopped. Whenever they work, they are basically, as you can see, they are basically, how do you say this? Blocking the pipe with very small amounts of carbon dioxide. Now that might become an issue. If that becomes an issue, we'll work with that later. But for the time being, I'm going to leave it alone. Okay. I'm going to most likely do a few things here, but I'm thinking, I'm looking at this and going, I can change this to the better. Let's see how I can do that. Okay. So you are working. How much? Oh, yeah, I like this. When will you go out, by the way? 40 cycles. Okay, now. So, as I was saying, peraí. What? It's been 22 minutes already. Credo. Peraí. Let's connect this here. Not exactly what I want, but I'm going to connect it. Okay. And I'm going to set this construction 8. Okay. Have this happen before you actually do the rest. What do we have here? Ice. Sure. Oh, peraí. We need to move this ice. Oh, caraças. Peraí. Ice, 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 ice. Peraí. Ice. Move it to here. Okay. Otherwise, we're going to make a bad thing. Okay. So we are now sending water at 20 degrees all the way to this area here. So currently the water is at -9, right? But as soon as this water starts touching this area, things are going to get very interesting. Look at this. So we are, okay, you are working, we're good. We're sending the water. And now the water, see that? Olha, olha, olha a água. You understand Portuguese? Look at the water going down and down and down and down. This is the beginning of a very simple system that will make us have more water than what we can actually handle, to be honest. Blueprint. What do we have here? Opa. Why don't you... I already have one, but okay. I know that we can exchange it for points that we can then buy more blueprints with, so that's good. Okay, now. Opa. Oops. That's a problem. Peraí. Okay, now. So I want to use the water to fill this first, right? So let's do this, peraí. So you're first gonna go to the plants. You probably should not. You should first go to oxygen, right? So I need to send it here, right? So we're gonna go here. So in case we don't have enough, which is the case, right? We should do that. And by the way, let's make this be insulated. Everything should be insulated, by the way, but okay. More on that later. Okay, now, I'm actually going to remove this, okay? We're good. Oh, you clean those. See that? And we should. Olha a água. Look at the water. -3 degrees. We're actually gonna have to have this like 3 degrees or something. So, yeah, we're actually going to have backup systems, because this will work. This might work so well that it's going to be a problem. So yeah. And we, I don't know if we're actually going to have enough water to handle our demand. Oh, peraí, this is a problem-ish. Oh, peraí, I accidentally did something interesting. By placing the shutoff outside of the cold biome, I am making the risk of the water becoming broken in the pipes lesser. You say lesser? Lesser. Because this pipe here will get empty once this kicks in. Okay, and we should back up the water. Okay, how are you? Okay. Okay, beautiful. Okay, we are now starting to supply this. And yeah, things might start to gas off. I'm actually going to... yeah. So... water's at 0 degrees, which is great. Okay, this is going to take a very long time to grow. I think it's 18 cycles. 18 cycles. But once this grows... whoosh, okay, I also need to have... oh, I forgot about that. I need to have bristleberries. Yeah, that's a problem. Let's remove this. Opa. Okay. Oh, sai daí. Okay, let's remove that. That. Okay, beautiful. Now let's remove that. Okay, so I'm going to tell them to do one thing, but now they have slime here. See that? I like to move all of the slime into the same spot. But that's a problem. Now, I can do one stupid thing. And I say stupid because... okay, let me show you guys what I want to do. I'm going to build... oh, can these guys eat my food? They can. I should probably not have placed them where I did. They can eat my things. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. We have a bunch of water here. Let's say, but hey, let's do automatic dispenser here. And I'm going to tell it to only work with what I tell them to. So it's going to be only for liquefiables and off things that off gas. Sweep only. And it's going to be bleach stone, oxalite, liquefiable, and slime, rot, and polluted. Okay, but it's sweep only. So now I go here and I do, oh yeah, remove the bleach stone, oxalite, and also rot, slime, and polluted from this area here. You don't have much, which is great. Okay, you do have there. Okay, let's do like that. Is that a buddy bud? Oh, yes, it is. Okay, the great thing about buddy buds is they release a scent. That's great. We don't have any allergic. We don't have any allergic duplicants, so we can have a buddy bud there, and things should be good. Okay. So you are removing that, which is great. So that is now working, and okay, see, the water's now at 2 degrees. And we should start seeing the system working. See that? This pipe is empty. And since this one is all constantly throwing water, just even for a little bit, it's constantly working. The water here should not get cold enough to break the pipes. Okay, 2.5. Okay, we should start seeing at least one blob of water coming out. No? Not even one? Before... Oh, it's 32 minutes. I gotta go. Tom. Game. Give me a little bit of water, please. He's not gonna do that. There we go. See that? And we're starting to see a few. And this is going to get a little bit... And let me show you. So we are starting to have a few things missing. So here's what's going to happen. Boomba. See that? This will start filling the gaps. And those gaps are being filled with water that's at minus something. See that? Oh, yeah. That's great. Now... one of the good things about having a reservoir is that usually reservoirs even the water temperature, okay, by an average. Not usually, they even the water temperature. But since we cannot have, well, I would have to have the reservoir placed in a way that I could have like 100 kilograms of cold water. But I'm not sure exactly how good it would be to have the water being averaged, to be honest. Now, if we take a look here, the way this is set up, the only blob of water that will come out of the system is the ones that are above 3 degrees. Okay, never less. So if you have two blobs of water, and one's at minus 10, the other one is at 3.1, the one that gets out is the one that's at 3.1, not the one that's a minus 10. Okay, that's because this only works because the sensor is connected. It's directly connected almost to the shutoff. Okay, so that's why it works. So now we need to. Okay, this is working, which is great, and we are now. Okay, we're gonna have to fill the oxygen because we just messed things up, but I need to start working with a better solution for our water because this is probably not gonna be enough. Okay? This might be an issue. Okay. You need to be radiant, my friend. Okay, guys, I am going to leave the game here. It's been 35 minutes. I made a few adjustments, as you saw. We should have... why don't I have enough copper? Oops, apparently I do. Peraí, you know what I'm going to do? Let's do shipping. Auto sweeper made out of copper. So, I can't have the sweepers here. That's a bummer. But I can have other things. I can go shipping. Loader. Yeah. Something to do in another. Okay, do I have enough? I do. So actually that will go forever, right? Okay, so we should start having people working with this, and we should start having water coming out. So things should be a little bit better. Guys, I am going to leave the game here. This pipe should start getting empty. And I need to find a way to actually have this pool of water be become full. How? Still don't know. But I will make it happen somehow. And let's see how it goes. But I can't do this because I'm going to explode things. I actually need to keep this because if I supply our metal refiners with something else than with not super cold water, we might have big issues in our hands, and I don't want that. So guys, I'm going to leave the game here. They are not able to work here because it is a very bad environment. They can't breathe. Ish. What's that? Lime, refined carbon. You don't have much. And you should have steel. Okay. Guys, I'm going to leave the game here. So, thank you much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this little gameplay. And yeah, let's see how things go and how we can not have them die or something like that. Yeah, and we're gonna have our I need to solve my food issues, but yeah, something for the next video. Guys, I gotta go. So thank you much for watching, and I hope to see you all there you go, on my next video. Bye.